like month,
Oh,
so I can't sympathize with you. I do have a AC now. It got turned on this afternoon, so the rest of the house is cooling down. But I
can you
still
see
have
it
to.
now, Eddie?
I don't recognize anybody from your chat.
But now I could see the little. I could see my thing up there.
What I did, Tinkerbell, is I took off my Facebook stream. That's probably what was taking it up.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, who has the TV on?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I'm monitoring the weather. I'll mute.
Oh, that's right. He's expecting bad weather in his area tonight. So
94 inside your house?
94.
Nice.
Wow, that's
Who's
crazy.
that nut?
That's
Let's mark the
crazy.
chart.
Do I
But
have to
man,
send a
I am-
different link for them to join?
No, it should be automatically should go when you're streaming to your own audience. Some kind of thumbnail will show up. Mine, I have a one that I use. I have a thumbnail that I use that I don't use often on my own lives, and when I stream through here to StreamYard, it goes automatically to my channel. It shows the one that I have on my banner, which is the ship with the airplane and all that. So that's what you'll see. So maybe a generic one will show up in your.
I mean, a generic. I mean, it's
your,
usually just like it's usually what you see right here, which is a thumbnail with all the individual feeds in it.
Right.
yeah. So that's what they should come into. Wow, Mark says it's still 107 at 706. Ouch.
Okay. I have two. I have the other one now.
What's your first full channel name?
Her
Now I can
channel,
see
Traveling
you
with
guys
Tinkerbell.
have the other one. Okay.
Oh, Scotty's here. There we go.
Hey, Scott McNeil.
Hammer.
Howdy.
Hammer's here.
What's going on?
You're from New York, Scott? Which Scott?
Yeah,
Scott
which
W?
one?
Hey, Scott.
Scott W, yes.
Yeah. On the new channel.
Okay. Judy Gravina. That's you,
There
right?
we are. They're coming in.
So you're coming. All right, good. Now we're set.
It's on my channel.
Finally, the new student has got it right. All right. Sweet. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting smacked. I don't know if you guys know. GNG Xora is also here. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Jarek and Gregory, I believe it is. Thanks for popping in, Judy. Thank you, Orlando, Magic Nation, Scotty, Donnell Rhodes, Jen Rhodes is also here. Very nice. Earlier, we went on a live with Mr. Ross here, OCV, Orange Cone Blog live, his first live at 8 p.m. Eastern. We had a great time. We talked about Helping Hands for Cruising, how to donate to help them out, get more people that are disabled or don't have the means to get involved in cruising. Also, he had a Icon of the Seas video, and where he shows that big sphere in the middle of the ship. Now we all know what is that about, and some of the construction that is going with it, and some of the other areas are going to be in the ship. The ship is going to be huge, amazingly big, and I know Clark is going to be on first inaugural sailing with some other creators. So hopefully we'll get to see it live from there, and they'll be doing blogs about it. So it should be interesting.
And we got a couple new visitors to our group. One from all the way from Tokyo, Japan. Another one from Central Florida.
Nice, was Tokyo Disney, right?
Tokyo Disney Dad and Regina Amundsen.
Very good. And there were some donations done to Helping Hands for Cruising which I please will advise you to take a look into it. Helping Hands for Cruising .org. Take a look in the website, and if you feel the need for it, please do donate a few bucks if you can, and help somebody else get doing cruise ships like we all do. Oh, Mike and Rana will not be here tonight. He's feeling a little under the weather. I got a message, think about from Megan about to put you in the list for lives, and I said yes. That you're planning to do a live on Tuesday evenings around 7.
Right.
So once you do that, let her know. Let
Okay.
Megan know from Eugene Creates, okay?
All right. Sounds good.
So you could be part of that list, and you'll be on it every week. And make sure you do your thumbnail, like I will say, like on a Saturday for that Tuesday evening. This way you're ahead of the book. And when Paul and Meg do the lineup for the week from PSP, and in the morning show that we have at 9, we do a lineup of YouTube for the day. So we call out the Facebook lineup from PSP, and we give out the who's gonna be every day. So this way, if you're on Tuesday, we'll be able to mention you, and I won't say that you're in if you're not in the lineup. But this way,
Okay.
everybody, it's you be ahead of the game by getting yourself with a thumbnail in it. So and
Okay.
like
Sounds good.
I just
Yes.
want to make a shout out to D&G Explorers. Hey, Derek and Gregory.
That's right. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate your popping in here and hanging out with us. And any comments or questions that you have, please put them in the chat. We'll be able to check them out, read them, and let everybody else know here what's going on. The Mustard G, you don't know me, but I love your glasses you wear in all your lives and videos. Very cool.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You have a fan. fan. Very good.
Welcome.
And thanks everybody for coming in today. Donnell Roads. How many cruises between us? If you're meaning here the panel, it's gonna be a whole bunch. Ross goes with 1. Me, I will say about 25 back in the 80s and 90s, and recently 3, which it was 2018 to 19, Christmas time, New Year's. Then January, February 2020, and recently the bloggers with January, February this year, 2023. Clock.
I have 10.
I've done 48.
Scott, Scott Schaefer.
Who's that?
Mustard Grill.
I don't know. What was the question again?
How many cruises have you been in?
One
How
more
many
time.
cruises have you been in?
How many cruises have I been on?
Yes.
54.
Nice.
Nice.
Mr. Cruise Pet.
12.
Batman.
12.
12. Wait a minute. That's it. I would think you'd be more. Bruce, come on.
I wish I was on more.
And you
Come
said
on, Bruce. Use that travel agent discount.
that's right. You said 48.
Hey, it's not the cruise portion, it's the flight portion.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happened when you haven't moved yet. So.
Trust me, if we were within driving distance of most cruise ports, like either Galveston or the East Coast with Florida, we'd be on a whole lot more.
Well, by the way,
Right.
there's someone here that is selling a house in Texas. So, I could tell Mike here to get in touch with you, and he knows the person. He could tell you all the details about it.
Yeah, I could give you a good referral on that.
There you go.
It's one of the
Yeah,
reasons
we're
why
not
I'm
quite
glad
ready to move-
MSC
we're not
decided to
quite
come.
ready to move yet. So.
It's one of the reasons why I'm glad MSC decided to come to New York, because they're not just doing the normal, typical 7 days down to the Bahamas. They're doing longer runs to a lot of, like, I'm actually sailing MSC from New York in January of 24, and we're going all the way to Costa Maya.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's really unusual. So I'm really, I'm definitely going to be sailing from those locations more now that Venezia is there, also doing like 10, 11, and 12-day sailings. I'm still up in the air. Like, do I get on? There's this November 9th sailing on Venezia that's going to Puerto Rico and Grand Turk and Half Moon and Amber Cove, all from like New York, right? So I'm like, those are places. I used to have to go to Florida for those itineraries. So I'm definitely going to be sailing on those more than I'm flying. I'm still going to be probably flying to Florida more than anything, but I'm definitely going to be doing those more often.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do have 6 booked though, so I add those to mine, and I'll be.
No. I believe is once you're done. It's like us.
got
We have
9 books.
another 3. Yeah. Mike Clark has a whole bunch, like another 12. If you ask me,
It's 9.
That's right. We got 4 booked coming up. So think about, you said 48.
48.
Oh, Mamma Mia, that's a whole bunch too.
Since 48 and 10 years.
Nice, very nice. So I'm that close, getting that close to you. Don't worry, I'll catch up. And Mr. Scott W.
I have 35 and 35 years.
35 and 35 years.
There you go.
And I thought you were a lot younger than that. Look at that. Wow, you've been sailing a lot.
Not a cruise year, though. I'll tell you that it has not been a cruise year.
Oh no! Of course not. House of X. It's in the house. Welcome very much, Eddie.
Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party.
J. Rose says done 37 together in 8 years. Nice, very nice. Donnell Rose has 59. Holy mama. Ooh, I had like 65. No, it's not 59. Don't push me out that far. Judy Gravina, Boynton Beach in the house. Let's give this session a thumbs up. Yes, please. If you can, go to everybody's channel here, give them a thumbs up. Even try to be there for about 3 minutes, hang out for a bit, then move on to the next if you can. Otherwise, hang out with your favorite channel here and stay a while. We'll be chatting more about more cruises and stuff like that. 14 for Little Explorer, 18 for Big Explorer. DNG. So Gregory got more than the other one. Big cruising since 2010, 3 booked in a few months. Very nice. So you got more to take care of that. We are doing the Venezia in August, in Celebration September. Thanks, Tinkerbell. Very nice. Explorers have 5 booked to early 2025. Well, we have 1 this year and 3 next year. And 2025 is in process, so we'll probably have another 3 coming up in 2025. Land was created to provide a place for boats to visit. Yes. Yes, Mr. Ross, you are very right. Controversial Cruising, I have been binge watching your videos. I really like them. Oh, you're so cool. You're awesome, Scott. Please don't change when you get 1,000 subscribers. Please always be you.
Thank you very much, Just Cody. So Just Cody actually won a giveaway from my live the other day with Bill, with Warmstrong Adventures, and myself. He won this cool bottle opener. So I will be sending that out actually tomorrow for you. But again, thank you, Just Cody, for such the kind words too as well.
And
I promise.
And by the way, what time is that live?
So that live is every Wednesday at 4:00 PST and 7:00 EST, and that is with me and Warmstrong Adventures, as we will go over different topics in the cruising world and the cruising industry. So Definitely my favorites.
Very nice. And by the way, Scott, Master Drill, who's here? See the, are you waiting? You see the comment on the bottom?
I didn't even see that you were in here, man. I'm sorry, but that's kind of a morning thing, right? But here it is.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
He's taking a nap. That's why he wears the glasses.
Listen, I've been really paying attention to the chat tonight because you notice there's nothing on the coaster tonight.
That's a problem. You're not you unless you have something on the coaster. So go get one.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
There you go. Very good. Darian is also here. Always just Cody. One thing I always promise. Very okay. Very good. Destination Fun says hello to Darian. Alice is here. Thank you so much. From Mr. Cruising. Oh, I honestly don't know so many. I stopped counting. Honestly, plus my memory. Kinda sucked really too much smoking in my earlier years. I was born in '85, so I'm getting old. We are all getting old. And you were born in '85, buddy. I was born in '65, so don't worry about it. Martin here says, sounds like there was more crew members than passengers, don't know. Just an hour before us on Wednesday. Oh, okay. So Wednesday after evening, DNG Explorers are 8 o'clock p.m. Like he says, cruising, controversial cruising, and Once Run Adventures are at 7 p.m. Noah 6 is the S2 Tourist. It's on at 6 p.m. Eastern. Has anyone ever been on the Carnival Dream? I believe that Mr. Cruz Nuts has been on it, and you're going next year again, right?
I was on it in 2021. I mean, is there anything you want to know about it?
Yeah, we've been on it twice.
Yeah.
Great ship.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the fact that it had the two casinos. The non-smoking and the smoking, and then it had the more hot tubs on the lower deck on the outside.
Yep.
See, I don't know anything about the Carnival ships now. Back in the 80s and 90s, when I used to cruise Carnival, it was either the Celebration, the Carnival, the Festival, or the Tropical. One of those four ships was in Fort Lauderdale. Which of those ships? I don't recall. Back then, I used to do a little drinky, and too much fun to pay attention to what I was doing. So, all the ships are long gone, and I am finally going back to Carnival. After 30 years, we're finally going to hit one now in October with a boost cruise, which is in Carnival Glory. So I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. It's going to be me coming back and Alice first Carnival cruise. So we're hoping to have a good experience. And since there are going to be so many creators on this cruise coming up, we're going to have some fun. So hopefully things will go well. We'll go fine, and we should be okay. I'm already knowing what kind of trouble I'm getting myself into. That first night, we're going to go to a restaurant with this fellow man here. The next day, we're definitely having some, what do you call it? The sea
brunch.
Thank you very much, sir. And that's my date right there that I'm going with. I'm going to hit some steaks. So whatever they have in there, I'm going to munch. I'm going to munch. So I'm looking forward to learning a few things about Carnival. And we'll see. Hopefully it will be good because next year, August 28th, we'll be back in another Carnival in the Carnival Paradise. Leaving at Tampa, Florida on a 6-day cruise. Get in touch with Bruce. Get some more info on it. The secret Bruce Cruise 2.0 6-day cruise. So let's go. Tinkerbell is going to be there. Bruce is going to be there. Mike Clock is going to be there. Master Drill will be there. Controversial Cruising is there. Unfortunately, this guy right here underneath me is going on the Dream. Well, he got a great deal to go on the Dream, so I don't blame him. Let him go. So I'm gonna hang out with him on the Prima, in January. So me and Alice will get to smack him around for a while in the
Yeah,
January
yeah.
cruise. So we get to celebrate his 50th birthday and my 59. So it'd be pretty good. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time that I will eventually have with all these fellows on my cruise that you're gonna miss. So boot to you. So usually RCCL, NCL, and MEC cruisers is for Donnell. I did a lot of Carnival back in the days, and I done the last three cruises we done is with NCL, which I love NCL. It's been very relaxing, very nice. Things are done, we're not me and Alex, we don't drink, so we stay away from bars and stuff like that. We do enjoy the shows. We do go do a lot of the activities in the atrium, and we also do some activities throughout the ship. So we keep ourselves busy.
You're gonna like it, Eddie. The Prima is very nice.
Yes, that's what I keep hearing, and I heard that it's mostly for adults. So the
Yeah.
less kids there, the better. I mean, nothing against kids, but yes, I hope hopefully will be a nicer shot. We have a cruise in June next year, going to Bermuda, leaving out of Bayonne, New Jersey, and it's gonna be right in summertime. So we never done a cruise during the summer, so we're about to find out.
But it's early in the summer.
Yeah, early in the summer, and it's also in the Celerity. So, and going to Bermuda for the 3 days. So I am definitely looking forward to that cruise also. So we'll see. And Martin Gonzalez, Prima it was nice. So yes, NCL is just a little pricey. Oh yeah, there's some stuff that they charge you extra, but I have no complaint. I like NCL. I'm very much
I
happy.
mean, cruise prices are gonna be high for a while.
Yes,
Like
unfortunately.
at least, I'd say at least through 26 probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the demand is high. The economy is not cooling off like they want it to. It's just, the cruise lines are gonna always charge a premium anyway, and they have a lot of debt to pay back and stuff like that too. So they're, as long as people are going to pay it, which people are going to keep paying it, they're going to keep it up. So,
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right. So you just got to deal with it.
I'm going to run you all the weather is getting bad. I want to be on alert.
All right, sir. Thank you for coming and stopping in and hanging out. All right?
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Yes.
You're on.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Donna. Thought you were saying boy. I'm like, boy. What? Bye. All right.
Boy, B-O-I, boy. See you guys later.
See ya.
Good night. Oh, my.
I know somebody commented on the Dream before, but honestly, out of all the Carnival ships, I think that's probably like one of my top 3 favorite Carnival ships. I've been on that ship almost a dozen times now. It is definitely one of, I wouldn't say the smallest, but definitely on the smaller side. I don't know. I've sailed on it so many times now that I know it kind of like the back of my hand. And I would say, just like I said to Just Cody, if you do sail on the Dream, make sure you hit those secret decks. Oh, I call them a secret deck, but the decks all the way out on 6 and 7 or 5 and 6, but all the way out, and it gives you such a great view. And I know other Carnival ships have this, but I always loved that about the Dream. I spent hours out there. It's a really nice view.
It's 6 and 7.
6 and 7. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the steakhouse on there too. It's not a Fahrenheit 555, but I still, it's still really nice. Food was really good.
Nice ship.
I mean, I've been on Magic, I've been on Breeze. How different can Dream really be?
So they're from the same class then.
I mean, they're I mean, those two are Dream classes as well. So, and there's very little difference between Dream and Vista. Like those two classes are very similar. They have a lot of design elements. They have like Ocean Plaza, and they're very, very similar. So
I'll be on it next December, October, 14 days. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Carnival celebration makes a beautiful change to the fleet.
The celebration.
If you've never been on the celebration, I suggest you at least jump on it. You guys are gonna love it.
See, that's what I wanted to kind of do, to hop in one of the newer ships. But then when I decided to go for a group cruise, I didn't want to go too hard on it. So let me start a little low, and
Right.
kind of start getting advice from Bruce, and then we decided on the Carnival Paradise, which is right in Tampa, which is like in the middle of everybody, or at least closer to the west side of the states. Being the east side, almost there, easy for me to come down and get to it. Just a fly away from the north. So it kind of hopefully it works out that everybody that is coming in will have a great time. We're gonna try to do the best we can to keep everybody busy doing something. You're free to do what you want to do, but at the same time, we're gonna have at least 3 activities plus the Halloween contest, and hopefully we'll exchange some shot glasses among the people from the groups, and some candy, and enjoy the rest of the time. So, and we'll get to hang out, meet everybody a little bit more, and do our thing.
And eat chicken tacos from Blue Iguana.
That's right. Pig out on chicken tacos and guys burgers and steaks at the sea day brunches. Oh
Yep.
my God, I'm gonna go
I'm
crazy.
excited. You know what I'm excited most for, actually, Scott? When I go on when I go on the Booze Cruise 2.0, to use the Bright Line again.
Yeah.
So
The train.
away from Tampa, so I have to intentionally use the Bright Line to get either this way or this way. But I'm going to use the Bright Line. What an experience! That was amazing.
Yeah, like so I took Brightline from Miami up to West Palm Beach to get on Margaritaville at Sea.
Same.
And I really loved it. It was an excellent experience, and I think I even have some like Brightline credit. So, but like I'm really looking, like I'm always looking when I'm looking at cruises. I'm always looking at an opportunity to cruise out of South Florida again, so that I can go back on Margaritaville at Sea. So
it will happen because
there's no circumstance where I'm sailing out of either Miami or Port Everglades that I'm not throwing a Margaritaville at Sea in. I mean, I'm absolutely going to do it, even if I have to like hitchhike.
Absolutely.
I won't have to hitchhike, but even if I did, I would. So
Brightline makes that easy. You don't have to hitchhike.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. The only thing that's a bummer about Brightline Premium is that they will not drop you off at a cruise port or pick you up at a cruise port or a hotel to take you to the station or take you from the station to a hotel or to a cruise port. They won't do that. But otherwise, the premium ticket, I think, is the better deal, especially if you arrive early, because then you have the lounge access and everything else. Right.
Everything.
So,
the lounge is great.
It's like really like I was surprised. I mean, first of all, the Miami station is the best one, obviously, right? It's the biggest ones. It's got the most amenities and stuff like that. But I was really surprised at how nice the lounge was at West Palm.
I didn't.
I mean, it's smaller, obviously, but I was really surprised how nice it was there. So.
It was really nice.
And since you mentioned Margaritaville in Paradise, I heard that one of us here just recently got kicked out of the ship. So what happened there, Scott W?
No, I'm just joking. No, honestly, to tell you the truth, like Scott said, I don't know if I would ever fly all the way across country to do that 2-day cruise. It's definitely more of an add-on cruise. I found out a lot about it. A lot of people use that as kind of like a ferry over to Freeport, Bahamas, where they'll get off. They'll stay a couple days with their family, stay by themselves, just in a resort or a hotel, and then use it to come back. They'll either use it for a back-to-back cruise, or, as Scott mentioned too, Scott mentioned that people will piece it together after or before a cruise, because it just kind of adds on that little extra that you feel that, wow, I wish I could have stayed on for 2 days more. Well,
Yeah.
you know, in South Florida, take the Bright Line, stay on Jimmyville, Margaritaville of the Sea, and you got just enough, and you'll be home singing Jimmy Buffett songs like me.
Okay, I'm gonna embarrass the crap out of myself here, right? I'm really not this bad in real life, okay? But here's the thing, okay? The second day,
Texas.
the second day, I was cutting through the buffet to get to the back, just to like, I don't know, hang out or do whatever, and this crew member walked up to me and he was like, "How are you, sir?" And I was like, "I'm good. How about you?" Right? I just thought it was normal reaction. He was like, "Are you feeling okay? Okay today?" I was like, "Sure, I am." I was like, "How you feeling?" He was like, "Good." He was like, "I just wanted you to know." He's like, "I really enjoyed hearing all about the carnival celebration last night." Right? And I was like,
"What?
Yeah. Was somebody talking to you about celebration? He was like, "Yeah, you." I was like, I was. He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You told me all about it." He was like, "It sounds like it's a really great ship." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it was a really great ship." I had no idea. It was the margaritas.
It really was.
It was the margaritas. If I would have just had Land Shark that entire cruise, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
But the margaritas did me in. And I had this entire conversation with this really nice crew member about the carnival celebration that I had just gotten off of. Okay. And he was really nice about it. Very great. This is all I said to him. I said, if I said anything embarrassing last night, right? And he was like, "No, you were fine." He was like, "You were fine." I was like,
"Oh yeah."
Yeah. But great ship. Really amazing experience. Can't wait to get back on it. Really upset that some people have really bashed it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's not Celebration. It's not this brand new, but I really think the ship is in great shape, and it used to be a Costa ship. So it's really got that. It's still got like a really nice, like old school cruise ship vibe and, and feeling. I really enjoyed it. The crew are absolutely amazing on that ship. Like super friendly, super just really great. But can't wait to get back on it again. Definitely the very next time, the winds of chance end up, taking me to South Florida instead of Central or somewhere else to sail, I will definitely be back on. So
Miami, baby.
I might take it. I don't know how far Tampa is, but I'll figure it out. But I might do it before Tampa or after Tampa. I know people call me crazy, but done crazier things.
I mean, if you're gonna take Brightline, though, I mean, like Brightline is only just now going to Orlando. I think it is eventually then going to go down to Tampa from Orlando, which is I think it's stupid. Why don't they just run it along 75, right? And just go straight to Tampa from there, but they're not. They're going to go up to Orlando and down. So
right.
Hey, Eddie, Jim Rose asked a question up above. If you didn't catch the question, Adam could go on a dream cruise tomorrow. What would it be?
My
that
bad.
one?
Okay. If the panel could go on one dream cruise tomorrow, what would it be?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Mikey V first, Mr. Cruz Bet.
I don't know. A few of them come to mind, but I don't know. If I had a gun to my head and I had to make a choice, I don't know. I kind of like to go on that 3-continent cruise for that Celestial does, and they go to like Egypt, Israel, Turkey, Cyprus. So you're seeing the pyramids. You're going to the Holy Land. You're going to Cyprus and all of that. So I don't know. I think if I had to choose one right now, I'd probably go with that one.
Cool. That sounds like an interesting cruise. Bruce.
Oh my goodness. So we have a couple. One is the Hawaii from California round trip and Panama Canal. Those are a couple of dream ones we want to do.
Sweet.
Full transit or partial?
A what?
What's that? What?
I said full transit or partial?
Full. I'm not gonna go halfway and turn around.
Clock.
First, can you all hear the rain noises in the background?
I cannot.
Okay, good.
Wait a minute. Now I do.
Yeah, I could. I thought your shower was running.
Well, the wife has it running. She's sleeping over there. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep my mic muted other than
No.
that. But
Go
so
ahead.
I definitely want to go to Egypt. I've already talked to Bill about if he's doing that trip next year. And I also would like to go to Australia and do that cruise that Sean's doing.
January 2nd.
Yep. But Hawaii is another one that I'd like to do because I'd like to be able to hit all the. I think the Hawaiian one is a nice one because you can hit all the islands of Hawaii, and instead of just going down there and staying one place in Hawaii and not being able to see everything. So, but too many to choose from.
Scott W.
Ooh, this is a good one. So I'm going to get a little particular. I am going on the Carnival Luminosa next month because one of my best friends works on Carnival. However, I think my dream cruise would actually be taking that 31-day Trans-Pacific cruise that is going to hit 6 different ports in like Japan. It's going to go through, I don't even know exactly where it's going to go through because I can't afford it. However, if there was a dream cruise, it would be able to spend a month on board with my buddy going to see places that I would never get to see ever again in my life. That would be my dream cruise. So.
Nice. Jackie?
I would say a world cruise. Definitely. That will be my dream cruise because it'll hit all the spots. I think it'll be an amazing journey to do. It'll be a long time, but it'll be an amazing journey.
You'll be going for a while, so yes, definitely.
Hey, I can work from wherever I want, so I'll be good.
Yeah. Just pack some munchies and let's go.
Yeah, that's right. I can live stream. I can do, as long as there's good Wi-Fi, I can do whatever.
Very nice. Mustard Drill?
Carnival Legend from Baltimore. No, I'm just kidding. I've already done one of my dream cruises, which was to Cuba. So, and I would love to go back to Cuba again, but really the only one that I have left on my list is China. So I really, really, really want to sail Royal Caribbean in China.
Well, my cruise will be Spain. Definitely go around Spain, but due to the being an old city and all that, me being disabled, I don't know how flexible would that be. So, and I know Alice wants to go to Alaska, so we'll probably hit Alaska sooner than later than Spain. So we'll see what happens. I do have something else here. From another Eddie. It says, have any of you been on a river cruise? I have not.
Not yet, but we are planning on doing one.
Yes.
We want to do the Rhine river cruise in Germany.
That's right.
Really, really bad.
Yep, that's on our list too. So if we do our first river cruise will be Rhine as well.
Yeah, we're probably going to do it in 2026, but we are definitely going to do it.
Deutschland. Feeding Frenzy is also asking, how far is the Brightland from the port? Which port? In Orlando or Miami?
Because in Miami, it's 10 minutes maybe. Depends how many lights your Uber driver hits. And I'd say maybe 15 minutes from West Palm to the ship. So
not real far.
No.
Okay, that's a good deal. Eddie also says that they're not about the ships, by the destination, and you are, I will say, almost 100% on the dot there too. River cruises in Europe look interesting. I've seen some on the Travel Channel. Very nice. And having Jackie for a travel agent, you are in big trouble. So you could get yourself ready, and she'll get you going. So Brightline from the port was great. How are you feeling, Frenzy 91? Hopefully everything's going well. Over at Feeding Frenzy is over at Freeport, I believe. So very nice to for you to stop by. I want to go to Germany. Go Oktoberfest. Donnell Rhodes says there's a guy I know. It's called Magnificent Germany with Darion. He does trips to Germany twice a year, and he'll be going in September. So that's the right guy to get in touch with. He's like a tour guy. He will drive you everywhere around. He gets a small group of people to go. They spend a lot of time on B&Bs, and also takes you to different areas in Germany. So if you can get in touch with Magnificent Germany with Darion, and you'll get some information there. Also on Facebook, there's a few groups. I believe he has a group called Magnificent Germany with Darion, also same name, and you can find information there. We're gonna go to the city of Helen March next year. It's a German town that we have here in the state of Georgia, up in the mountains. It's about 2 hours for me to get there, north of Atlanta. And we do a group that we get together. This next year is going to be March 8th, 9, and 10. We spend 3 days there, the weekend. We usually stay at the Hellendorf Inn, and he takes around the small town to show us what's around. We also do a service on Sunday morning where we get together and do some, we learn some stuff from the Bible. We hang out around the Chattahoochee Hill River there. Then we go get lunch at the some of the restaurants there in the area, and then everybody goes home. So I will invite you to, reach out to Darion and see what's going on. You could come up to Helen next year and spend some time with us up there. It's going to be about 40 people already going there, so it'd be nice to get more coming. So the sooner you get in touch with him, the better. I do believe the Brightline offers free shuttles from Miami Station to the Port of Miami, Fort Lauderdale Station to Port Everglades, and West Palm Beach Station to the Port of Palm Beach. So that's another thing to look into. Very, very good. Very nicely done. So, yeah, let's do it. Donner Road says Tinkerbell here. It's about a 7-minute drive, very close. Very Frenzy. Very, very nice. Okay, all you book those with Jackie. There you go. I'll check with Jackie and anything you need. When they would love to, Australia cruise, Hawaii cruise, or Alaska cruises. Mike and Rihanna from Mike and Rihanna Adventures. They are located in Alberta, Canada. So it's nice. I would love to go on a river cruise at Eddie. Yes, it's just Tinkerbell. It's very nice. Port of Palm West Palm Beach. Yes, that's the one. Miss ATB, MLSO, how you doing? ¿Cómo estás? From the Philippines. Saying hello. See, we got some fellows from the Philippines coming over to say hello and hang out with us. It's 10:48 here, but it's 10:48 in the morning there. So it's their morning, Saturday morning. So that is very nice. The real Cindy was okay. I think it just count Emily. Oh, where Emily? I haven't seen Emily yet. She's here somewhere, but I haven't seen her in the chat. Who knows what she's up to? So now that we're talking in Tinkerbell, seems to be one of the new fellows here, YouTubers. Would you like to let us know about you? How did you get into this? Why would you want to do this? How much you love it? Mike is out.
Muted.
Sorry. Okay, I'm a travel agent, like everybody knows. So I figured, why not? I do a lot of cruising. I've done 48 so far, and I have a lot of content from all the different cruise lines that I have done. So I figure I talked to my son, Jaden, and I said, why don't we just go on this journey together and start a YouTube channel and bring along, all of our experiences out there to everybody, and my goal is to grow the business, grow the channel, grow the business, and eventually, like my name says, traveling with Tinkerbell, is to have groups that I can take on, and people will be able to travel with Tinkerbell and have a great time and enjoy a great time. That's the whole point. I will introduce you to my son. He's Jaden.
Hey, everybody, it's me. Good to see you.
He is my editor, so he's the one that does all the editing in my YouTube. So he's the one who's taking care of that, and I take care of all the vlogging part.
It's honestly surprisingly fun behind the scenes. It's a little weird getting into editing at first. You got to get used to, getting things flowing. What kind of music you're going to use, what kind of edits, what should and shouldn't be in the video. Once you get a feel for it, it's honestly a lot of fun. Personally, I kind of like montages where I just get to do a bunch of like smash cuts between different parts. Like when they're on the road, for example, I like those segments. Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. It's nice working on the channel.
Guys, go ahead and Jeremy, take over. I need to help Scout with something.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just gonna raise to say somebody needs to get in there and help.
Yeah,
him.
I'm going over.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Okay. So what's up, y'all? What is the topic of discussion?
Well, we've been talking about our bucket list cruises and cruise pricing, and of course, Tinkerbell just introduced herself and her channel. So, and apparently somebody on the panel is getting trolled.
Yes, big time.
So, about it. About it.
Yep.
So how you doing, Jeremy?
I'm good.
How is Galveston?
Galveston is hot. It's like we're cooking and baking at the same time. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what it feels like. Because the precipitation comes and then it goes away quickly, and that does nothing but heat it up even more.
Yeah.
I feel your pain on that one.
Yes, sir.
We got a really super fast thunderstorm tonight. Lasted 30 seconds.
I think it's coming here now.
Yeah, I'm right up the road from you, and it's been brutal up here.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Emily says we're in the early 90s here.
Yeah, it was balming here. I think we hit 71.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa, that's
I needed to be
jacket
there.
weather.
It's hot and humid here in Florida. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot and humid here in Pennsylvania, and it's wonderful. Wonderful. I love it. Jeremy called me a lizard on a rock the other day.
Lizard on a rock. That's right. He's out there max chilling.
I was like sitting out on my front porch next to the brick, just soaking in the heat coming off the brick from the day, from the sun hitting it all day.
Uh-huh.
Eddie, somebody's asking a question about, let's talk about the icon. How big is too big?
Oh my God! Oh,
Icon huge.
That boat is gonna be huge, and I don't think the Utopia is gonna be any smaller. It's gonna be another amazing big cruise ship too.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Icon is like Oasis and Quantum got together and had a child, right?
That's right. Yep.
So,
Bring it
significant.
on. I'm ready.
I mean, every Oasis ship is always like just a micron
Just
bigger
a little bit, yeah.
than the last one, but so I don't expect it to really be any different than Wonder or Symphony. I mean, there'll be some more wow factor to it, I'm sure, but size-wise, it's going to be the same.
I'm really looking forward to getting on that ship. I want to be able to check it out. It has a lot of great amenities on this new ship, and I can't wait to see the dome on the front of the ship. So that's going to be fun.
I want to see them sail it under Verrazano.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless our ball and everything else drops. No. Hey, Bama, how you doing? No. Yeah, it's huge. Can the terminals handle the volume through? Some ships do, some ports do, but not all. The bigger the ships now, I don't think a lot of these places are prepared for it.
I mean, I don't think the cruise lines really care about that, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't really think that that's a factor for them.
I know they're upgrading the terminal in Galveston to handle the Jubilee. So,
yep.
I've been on a lot of Oasis class ships, and I've never really had any issues at any of the ports. I've actually had worse time getting on a ship in more on a small ship than I have on most of the Oasis class ships.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. It's a hit or miss, I've gotten on ships in 15 minutes, and others has taken me 7 hours, and I mean, it just depends. Doesn't matter. Eventually, you get on, and then it's all good. So,
yeah, it's probably going to be that first embarkation day is going to be crazy, and I hope they have a smooth debarkation on those bigger ships.
I'm telling you, with that many people going in, oh my God, they're gonna need a whole day just to disembark and embark again.
I'll be honest with you. When I went on the Wonder back in March, debarkation was super smooth, like no hiccups whatsoever. It was super smooth. It went really well, and so was with the celebration, the Carnival celebration.
The celebration was fun.
We're going to be on the Jubilee in December, but Carnival's building that. They're building that. They're redoing the terminal at Galveston. So hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of great new things on that Galveston port. There a lot of new terminals are going to be coming up.
They are, and I'm going to tell you what, I would not be surprised in the next 3 to 4 years that Galveston is competing with Port Canaveral and Miami.
Have you guys seen that new terminal for Royal Caribbean over there in Galveston? That's massive.
Absolutely. Nice.
Mr. Jeremy here gets a home previews.
I know.
It's right there.
Yeah, you know what? If I
know, we're gonna go visit Jeremy.
Yeah, if I lived in Galveston, I'd be like down at the port every single day.
I know.
Bruce,
you should
I
put
know
a camera
somebody.
there.
I know somebody that's selling a house in Texas right now. House is ready to be
right.
You guys keep talking. I may have to pull it back off the market, man. The more on this, we're having this conversation, I'm starting to think, well, is it really a good idea to sell?
How far away are you from Galveston?
Hey, Michael, give you a live tour right now.
It takes me about an hour and a half. They built that new toll road, and so I just jump on the Grand Parkway and avoid all the craziness on I-45, and it kind of shoots me out right before you get on the island. So it's an easy drive for me.
I think when we finally move there, though, if our granddaughter's still there, we're going to be closer to because they live in Waco. So I know that Cindy's going to want to be close to Waco so that the grandbaby can come over every day of that. So
yeah,
that's what's up. But at least you're closer than you are now.
Absolutely, and that's the whole point. Is we so want to be within driving distance of a cruise port. I mean, we're within 2 hours of Seattle, but that's just Alaska.
Yeah, it's all Alaska cruises. That's a bummer.
It's all Alaska. I wish they would do other ones out of Seattle besides just Alaska, but yeah. So it is what it is.
I mean, I'm an hour from Baltimore, literally. It takes me like an hour or 10 minutes to be pulling into the parking lot at the ship. But the only place I'm going is Bermuda and the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm never going anywhere else. Occasionally you can get on a 12-day on, like Vision class ship on Royal Caribbean and go to, Leeward, so like St. Kitts and stuff like that. But that's like few and far between. I'm 2.5 hours from Bayonne, which is better. But even then it's a lot of Bahamas runs or Canada or Bermuda. And then there's usually like some 11 days in the winter that will go to like Leeward Islands and stuff like that. That's why I was so excited when MSC came to Brooklyn, because at least then I'm going to be able to get to Mexico from New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn is a house.
Yes.
And I'm in the same boat with Scott. I'm an hour from Baltimore, but I'm south, so it takes me about 4.5 to get to Bayonne, but still it's better than having to fly to a port. And at least I can get a Oasis class ship out of Bayonne.
Yeah.
But Baltimore, it's all small ships.
Right.
Right.
So, I mean, so it's nice being close to those ports, but, Bayonne is really offering, over Baltimore, Bayonne is better, but still not great. Not like Florida, right? So, but then now look at Galveston, though, right? Galveston is Western Caribbean all the live long day, right? So you're not really going anywhere else from Galveston either. I mean, there's a lot of ships coming in and, and stuff like that. Hopefully that changes in the future. But right now and up to right now, it's all been Western Caribbean from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice if they would change things up with although they are, I mean, because I just booked a client on the out of Galveston for Panama Canal.
Yeah.
So they're starting to change things up there.
Mm-hmm.
You can do an ABC out of here too. They got one. I think Carnival's doing an ABC.
Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes from the port of Tampa. Hour and 47 from Port Canaveral, 3 hours and 45 minutes from Miami, and about same time around Fort Lauderdale. But I truly wish that they will open like a port in St. Pete or something, because of the Skyway Bridge issue. We can get nicer ships in Tampa. We get the Paradise, the little itty bitty ships over here, which is nice because I go to the port every so often, and I just do live streaming from the port and on Facebook and show people all the different ships that come into port. That's really nice.
Yep.
Very nice. I like that I'm here in the Atlanta area. Now I have Galveston 10 hours away, NOLA is 6, Mobile 5, Tampa's about 6, Jacksonville is another 7, Port Canaveral is about 8 to 9, Miami is 11, Norfolk is unfortunately about 10 hours to get there, so that might be I don't see Norfolk in my future anyway. Thank you, Master Drill. When we lived in Brooklyn, we had there was no MSC yet. Unfortunately, MSC decided to get there after we moved out of Brooklyn down here to Georgia. But no biggie. We were living out of Pier 88. New York City, and also Bayonne nearby. And but we're gonna go back to Bayonne on June next year. Galveston in January. New Orleans, we're going back in.
What was that?
Coming in hot.
Good time. And somebody's getting a delivery of. First of ADL.
Yeah, that's all that Timu stuff coming in.
Timu drone.
and and I will be out
Wow,
of town
Eddie.
next October. I have no idea what that was. It wasn't here, so I don't know. It sounded like either a motorcycle or a small plane, very low.
Special effects.
It's a small
Oh,
plane
wait
for
a minute.
sure.
God, Scott, you did
Yeah,
something.
it's that. I think it's either the 95 bridge or the Francis Scott. Jeremy Farino is in the chat. He was saying like Baltimore has the same problem as Tampa. There's a bridge, and it's a really low bridge, so you can only get like small ships into Baltimore. And I always say they should build a terminal in Annapolis because that would be down past all of the bridges, and then it could get big ships in there. But
In
same
Annapolis
problem
to get to.
to bridge. So, yeah, I've sent many emails to Larry Hogan. He doesn't listen.
Build one right here in Solomon's, and I can get right on it.
Okay. Flights are so unpredictable anymore and always have to fly in a day or two before embarkation. Yep, you got that right. And 1 hour to Mobile, Alabama, port for me. 3 hours to New Orleans, 5 to Jacksonville, 6.5 hours to Tampa, and 7 to Port Canaveral for me. You must have a flying bird or something there, Mr. Captain. Because 7 hours from your side of the Florida to, wow.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a team order. Jeremy, go check the door. You might be something waiting for you out there.
No, it was in the mailbox like they said it was.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna regurgitate today's question. Should Timu be added to the free sites list on cruise ship internet?
No, because of the sign in. You don't want your sign in saved to one of those kiosks accidentally, and somebody order a whole bunch of stuff on your card and get it sent to your house.
Sounds like you've had experience.
Tragedy. No, I just see tragedy happening from that.
Anytime I use a public computer, I'm erasing all the memory off of it before I get off of it anyway.
Got to be safe.
I'm really surprised they still have those computers, really.
I've used them in hotels for printing off tickets for like theme parks and stuff like that, but other than that, that's about it.
We used it for checking into our flight on the Celebration.
All right. I sent Captain here a link to come in, but he said next weekend, so that's fine. Remember, guys, I do send the links, but it's up to you if you want to come in. If you're not in the mood or something else going on, that is fine too. So, but I appreciate that you guys taking the time to hang out with me this evening, like we've been doing the past few Fridays. It's been very informative, very nice, very unfortunately tonight, Controversial Cruising got hit pretty rough. We had a lot of trolls. He had to make Mike Ariana mud, and Sherry also went over there to help him out. It was too overwhelming, and he went ahead and cut up the live to make sure that things were not out of hand, which, unfortunately, I feel sad for him, but at the same time, he did the right thing. So hopefully he'll be in the chat a little bit later, and we'll be back. I saw that he was at 162 subscribers, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Today he's over at 233. So he picked up a nicely amount. Yes, very nice amount.
Awesome.
Being on the live with Bill is helping him gratefully too, and being talking about the Margarita Bill has helped him too. So hopefully he'll keep going. This is part of being live when you have stuff like that. And eventually you'll be able to change your chat to only subscribers only or something, and it should work out. It should be okay. As long as you keep that under control, you'll be all right. So I'm glad that Mike and Sherry helped him out and took care of some business over there, and he made the decision to walk away from the live tonight. So that is fine. So I see that Bill's here. And Emily also, White Team, how different is it from Amazon? Jeremy, your 2 cents on this.
Oh well,
Maybe you might want to get Cruising is Fun anytime in here. She could.
No, leave her alone. No.
She's in the chat, and I would invite her to chime in with me.
She's probably on right now shopping what she's doing.
More than likely, with us just in a little corner playing a okay. So the differences between Temu and Amazon are astronomical. As far as pricing is concerned, there is no Temu Prime where you can get your stuff in 2 days. Instead, you have to wait about 5 to 7 under normal circumstances. Those are the only differences, but the stuff on Temu is just as good as the stuff on Amazon. What people have done is taken stuff from Temu, taken the same photo off of the same website, and resold it on Amazon for a triple, sometimes quadruple markup.
Yep, you got that right.
That pretty much put it in a nutshell.
That's right. Yep.
Pretty good. Yep.
Yeah. I seen some of those items in Amazon. You find the same stuff in Temu for a quarter of the price.
And I mean, and they're using like even the same image, so it's the exact same item.
Right.
Texas.
That's right. Texas. That's right. And by the way, yes, Bill, she is keeping us in check tonight. So everybody's been behaving. Except for Scott W. Chad that went nuts. But other than that, we're doing good. Thank God. Temu is China's answer to Amazon. They're backed by billion companies that allow them to take the losses they are in order to grab market share.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to see it too. Yes.
Yep. I mean, that's, and on the cruise side of it, that's MSC, right? Yep. MSC has been artificially keeping their prices down in order to grab market share. And, and they are, I mean, they're winning at it. I mean, people are flocking onto their ships left and right because of that, because of the prices. It was, I was watching somebody's channel. I can't remember. Somebody's channel was telling me, oh, you know who it was? It was Cruising with Keith. And they were talking about how because they cruise Carnival a lot, and they were talking about how they saw MSC pricing was very similar to Carnival pricing. And, and I think in most cases cheaper. I actually had a client who wanted to go on a Royal Caribbean sailing from Bayonne, but didn't like the price. So I said, well, here's another alternative. And I offered them Maravilla from Brooklyn, because it means they're going to Bayonne. Why not go to Brooklyn? And their first and only response to me was, it's got to be terrible because of how cheap it is. And I was like, it's actually not. It's not terrible at all. I've been on that ship a bunch of times. It's really great. But this is why it's cheaper, because they're trying to grab market share. It's not going to be cheaper forever, but it is right now. So,
yep, that's right. Yeah,
I would love that. When all the other cruise companies were losing money hand over fist, they're still making money because they're a shipping company.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, and they're not publicly traded either, so they can afford to do certain things because they're they don't have shareholders to answer to. So.
Mm-hmm.
I do have an MSC story if you guys want to hear. I think it's hilarious. Sometime I'm gonna say maybe like around September of last year, I had a client that was calling because he wanted like the cheapest cruise that I can find, right? And MSC will be the cheapest cruise you can find out there. So I think it was like $99 for like a 3-day cruise to the Bahamas and back from Port Canaveral. I think it was. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was either the Divina or one of those ships. Wow. And when I told him it was like $100 and something with taxes and all, he's like, "You're kidding me, right?" And he goes, "It must be. What are you trying to give me? Like a little yacht, little?" And I said, "No, it's just like a regular cruise ship." He goes, "I've never heard of MSC." So I said, "Okay." So I said, "That same ship is going to be in Port Canaveral." He was from Orlando. It's on such and such day. If you want, go check it out, look at it. You tell me if it's a little ship, and then call me back. So he goes. Like 2 weeks later, he comes back, calls me. He goes, "You know what? Book me, because I've never heard of that ship." And he liked it. He liked it to the point that that's what he cruised now is MSC.
Yeah, I really like MSC. They're still not my favorite, but I'm really loving them, and Ocean Cay, their private island, love it. It as private islands go, very nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on the World America first sailing, so it's an inaugural cruise. The ship's as big as an Oasis class ship, and you're talking. I paid $1,738 or something like that with the drink package and Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like my wife and I are on MSC Maravilla in February of 2024, and we're in Yacht Club.
Nice.
And we only paid about $2,000 for both of us, all in for Yacht Club. So, I mean, it's a 7-day cruise to the Bahamas, but it's Yacht Club for $2,000, and we don't have to fly to it. So, yeah. And then I'm on Maravilla the month before that on an 11-day down to, we're going to Miami and Cozumel and Costa Maya, and I think Port Canaveral as well. But like, I'm in a balcony cabin on that ship, just me though. It's just me, all in for $700 for 11 days. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. So,
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, Scott, if you don't mind, there's a question here for you. I know the answer, but I would like you to let the person know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just mentioned that, Jeremy. So I'm on Maravilla in both January and February of 24, 11-day and 7-day. And if something jumps out at me, that's a good price in between that, I'm on it again.
You didn't ask me if I wanted to go on an 11-day. I'd just like to throw that out there.
Or me.
There is still time, and I bet a travel agent who could book you on that, Clocky.
Right?
I might.
Wow. And Donnell says she loved the Jack Club. What is the Jack Club? Oh,
Yacht Club.
Yacht Club?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, so Yacht Club is basically like it's the elevated experience on MSC.
Kind of like the Haven on
it's like
NCL,
Haven on
or the
Norwegian.
Sky Suites on Celebrity,
Star Class on
Royal Caribbean, Sky Class on Royal Caribbean. So,
Yeah.
so you get everything, and you get priority, and you get special access, and you get everything's included, and you get a butler, and you don't wait for anything, and it's like, it's all the things that I hate about. It's all of the return to the classes stuff that I hate about cruising, and here's my hypocritical but doing it anyway. So, but to my defense, the wife is the one that really wants to do it, right? So I'm doing it because she's doing it.
Sure, let's blame her now, right?
Sure.
For this is her. She's the one that we're really doing it for her, because my wife is a serious cruise snob. So
Scott, be ready for the butler to be behind you in every step you take.
Yeah.
If you go to the restroom, you'll be outside.
She said the biggest thing I'm afraid of, she's like, is after this Yacht Club experience, I'm never gonna want to do anything but.
A buddy of mine went on a suite in Royal Caribbean and started going to the Coastal Kitchen, and like he really liked that, and like everyone since then has been in the suites just so he can go to Coastal Kitchen.
I seriously, I mean, especially if it's a good experience and we really enjoy it, that is all she is ever going to want to do. So me, I'm fine. Just hell, give me a broom closet, right? I'm fine with that. I don't care. So I'll sleep on the deck if I have to.
Yep.
Like, I'm fine. I don't care what it is, where it is. I don't care about any of it. I don't even care where it's going. Just put me on board. So
With the buffet's open 24 hours. You could go in one of them booths and
Listen, I mean, MSC, I mean, like, just really good food and, like, I mean, just, I love it. Really, really, really is starting to enjoy it. Again, not my favorite line, but really enjoying it a lot. So,
Scott, do you do a lot of vlogging when you're on the cruise?
like, nonstop vlogging. So, yeah, like, almost. I mean, it's all I'm thinking about all the time. Vlogging. And I'm running the camera all the time, getting tons of B-roll and stuff like that, just in case. I mean, I have a lot of footage that I'll never use or have never used, but I always get a lot of B-roll and stuff just because you never know. Like when I was on Margaritaville at Sea, I got accosted by the production manager because she was like, people record the show. It's not a problem. She was like, but nobody ever records as much of the show as you did. And we want to know why. And I was like, I said, listen, I appreciate that. I have no problems telling you why. I said, but I can assure you, guarantee you that for as much as I vlogged of it, I bet you'll be lucky if 30 seconds of it makes it into my vlog. Because I just, I probably, however much I vlogged, I won't use a lot of it, but I never know what I want or how much am I going to use. So, I vlog a lot of it, but so
pretty good.
But I mean, I've been on a ship since March, so I haven't really been vlogging. So all of the few vlogs that are coming out for mine are just in the pipe. So.
I gotta run and get me some coffee. Whew.
Yeah, right now I'm working on all the Carnival celebration vlogs. We have one vlog which is embarkation that came out on Thursday, yesterday, and every Thursday I'm putting in a new vlog. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be like a 6 or 7 part vlog series.
I mean, I used to put out a lot of vlogs too, like like within a couple of days to a week and stuff like that or whatever. But, I mean, I just don't do it anymore. I did it when my channel was new, and I first got going, but now I'm spacing them out a little bit more,
Right.
So.
That was 22 years ago. He's still going, so. Right on, buddy. Randy, how you doing? Randy, let me know if you want to come in. So I can send you the link.
I was on Celebration with Tony and Jenny and Jay.
Jay from the Ship Show?
Ship Life.
From Ship Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
A Ship Show is Rooster. Okay.
Right. And when Tony was doing his ship tour or whatever, I like inadvertently got into the vlog, right? And Jeremy Farino, who's in here in the chat or whatever, he had like commented on it. He was like, that's my travel agent at 12 minutes and 13 seconds.
Well, Tony got lucky. If I was the one walking in, I'd be going like this.
I was vlogging, right? I was walking around ship vlogging, and I had no idea Tony was there. And when I came around the corner to go down these steps, there was Tony coming up the steps on the GoPro. So I was like, ooh. So I stepped back. I walked out of the scene, that's what it was. So I walked out of the scene and I was standing kind of like stupid. Like I was looking at nothing, right? I was just like, oh, look how interesting that, blank space of air is, like waiting for him to go by so that I wasn't interfering with his vlog, right? A little professional courtesy. And when he comes up the steps and comes around, he sees me and he's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey, that's all you hear it on. All you hear me on that vlog is say, hey, that's it. So, and you see me like at the top of the steps going like, ooh.
Hey, Eddie, I'm going to pop off here. I got to go take care of some things, buddy.
Thank you for coming in for a bit.
It's not
All right,
that much
Bruce.
past dinner time
All right.
anyway. So
Yeah,
have a good
I
night,
know,
Bruce.
but Batman has to go out and defend the city, so
Yeah.
we gotta take
All
care of
right.
business.
Well,
I
talk
start
to you
All
guys.
thinking,
right.
All right. All right.
right on. Much appreciated. Wait a minute. We got moved again. Well, we had Mike and Mike. That's why I had them like this. See, Mike and one in, Mike and the other in.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the other Scott went away, so
Mm-hmm.
let's put the girl right here in the middle again. So very good. That way, it's a more balanced unit here. So, well, maybe on a while, Eddie, my wife and I are discussing our upcoming cruise in 8 days. Oh, Randy, one more
Wow.
day, and you're gonna be under hashtag KMA.
Nice.
That's right.
Be ready for what's coming, buddy. You're gonna get some tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. We only got 35 minutes away from hitting midnight. Midnight, my time, not yours. I know
Hey.
you're 3 hours behind. So,
Alice Lugo Studios is in the chat.
oh my lord.
Hey.
Now I gotta behave.
How you
Yep.
doing, Jeremy?
Howdy.
It's right next to me.
Wait a minute.
She's been right
See if
next
I
to
can
me.
get this one to squeak. I don't know. It's an unsqueakable duck.
Smack it.
Hey, it's late Friday night. Let's hear the whales humping.
Uh-oh.
Why not?
Uh-oh.
Quick hide, Sean's here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap.
So, Sean, how's it hanging?
To the right.
Oh, good. Very good. Very nice for you. I'm so peacefully, painfully, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Let us know.
I'm really pleased that Clocky's hiding.
He's always hiding.
I don't know that I could handle the same stream as him. Nice to meet you, Tinkerbell.
Nice to meet you as well.
So think about let Sean know who you are, and Sean will let you know who he is.
Well, I'm Tinkerbell. And like I said before, I'm a travel agent. I am from Brandon, Florida, which is in Tampa. And I'm just here new to YouTube. And I'm glad to be here with all you guys today.
Well, don't worry, you'll have 1,000 people subscribing to you today because Eddie's going to make sure of that. And if you keep this up, you'll have 55,000 watch hours in the next 25 minutes.
I know, right?
Yep.
What are we going to Mars or something like that? So Sean,
Eddie-
and who are you, Sean?
Well, I'm Sean from the Ducks, the Down Under Cruises, and Helping Hands for Cruising. I'm coming up as Helping Hands right now, and I'm going to try and stream to my Helping Hands for Cruising channel shortly. For those that don't know, Helping Hands for Cruising helps people who have never, ever had the opportunity to cruise in their life, whether they be in a disabled circumstance or they are the carer of somebody who's disabled, or they are someone who's been down on their luck and never had the opportunity, will never have the opportunity in the foreseeable future to actually jump on a cruise ship. And it is our goal to fill up a cruise ship and get as many people on board. Let them see what we enjoy.
That's right. That's right.
It looks
Hey,
like
Randy, I have no idea. Oh, wait a minute.
JNS posted the link to.
Thank you for that, Jeremy.
Yeah, and we got the QR code right here on your screen as well, so you can scan it and make a donation today.
Awesome.
But which currency will that QR code take you to?
No clue.
Scotty, we're in the throes of actually fixing that so that it puts up USD, not AUD.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm really sorry I wasn't paying attention to it. So.
No. I'm glad you did point it out, because what's going to happen is when we have our cruisathon on the 25th and 26th of August, what'll happen is people will donate, and so we have a false idea of how much money we've actually got.
Yeah.
And our goal is 10,000 US. 10,000 US. It's about 12 grand Aussie, which would give us the opportunity to get at least 3 couples on a cruise ship. That's the goal.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's very nice.
We try.
Well, according to my Amex statement, it'll be $33.82.
Nice.
USD.
Yeah, at least he's letting you know what's up with that. So
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Shawnee.
Clocky, how you going, mate?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Now, you see, just Tinkerbell, just for your info, when we Aussies talk to people in like for example, I'm talking about Clocky, we always shorten everything. So Clocky is much shorter than clock, and it's always a term of endearment as well.
Okay. That's good to know. Noted.
That's better than most of the things he calls me.
And, whatever you call me too, so that's even nicer too.
Right.
Is
Shut
that
up,
coffee?
Sean.
You drinking coffee, Mike?
I'm drinking coffee.
Oh.
So I'm good till about noon tomorrow. We can just keep this going.
Oh, so you're going to be here for the duration, mate?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. All of us, everybody. Nobody's leaving.
Oh, I'm going to be leaving.
No. Nobody goes anywhere. Including you too, Sean. Oh. See y'all later.
Yeah. I thought you'd do that. Typical.
Typical what?
Yeah,
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
there you go.
He knew better.
He had to go.
Oh. What happened? You got scared?
No, I signed in. Notice I've got a green screen.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm trying to get it onto one of my
I'm really surprised it shows up as well as it does with all those wrinkles.
Yeah, I am too, you know. Hang on, let me fix that. Because I need to fix it.
I used to use green screens, and if they are not properly lit or they have some serious wrinkles in them, they will not work well. So
it'll say Bahamas, but it'll be like Bahamas.
It's how you make the wrinkles.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Well, I'm going to see you guys on another time. Thank you guys for having me here today, and I'll probably
You're leaving?
Yeah.
You can't go.
It's not Saturday here yet.
I've just come on and you leaving.
I know.
She's new. She's not used to lives yet, but she's working on it. Don't worry. You got to build some muscle into it.
I've taught her everything I know. She still knows nothing.
More presidents should be good into it. So
I will see you guys on the next one, and thank you guys so much.
Yep.
See you.
Right?
Thank you.
Bye, Jackie. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Eddie.
Later, Martin.
Bye, Scott. Bye, Jeremy. Bye,
right.
Mike. Mike, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Mike and Ike.
Night, John Boy.
Okay.
John Boy.
You're only allowed to have 6 people, I think.
Oh, okay.
You don't remember that?
This broadcast has reached the maximum number of guest destinations.
Yeah, like Ross. I mean, we got that earlier too. Ross was going to both Facebook and YouTube, but then I think when Tinkerbell couldn't do it, and then I think when he killed the Facebook feed, then she could.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the deal is with that either.
It was like that whenever I first came in. I logged in around 1 hour and 1 minute, and I've been streaming ever since. The people that are leaving have to shut it down on their side in order for more slots to open.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but you think there would be 10 slots, right?
I'm supposed to have 10.
There is, and really the show is still running on their channel in spite of them not being here.
Yeah.
So unless they go in and manually shut down the stream using Studio, it's still going to run until Eddie hits in broadcast.
And broadcast,
And
right?
you can't kick
Right.
them out individually, can you? How many of them are in your basement?
I don't think so.
Eddie,
Yeah.
he's got all of the checks are at the top of his screen right now.
Yeah.
I'm not
Right,
sure.
yeah.
Is there a down arrow by them?
Yes, all of them,
Okay.
including mine.
Well, don't
But yeah,
cut yours.
they're still on the. That means everybody's still on the panel per se.
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And they could jump
7.
in. They could jump back in at any time because they still got the link. But
Yeah.
as far as the broadcast is concerned, it's still going
Well,
on.
then Eddie should be able to kill those broadcasts, right?
If I want.
Those that are not on the panel as such, those that are in the basement, you can kick them out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, you guys got 3 dots on your thing here. I could remove you from the stream. I could either do a solo layout. I could mute you and edit the mic settings.
So what you're saying is that the only ones in the basement are what's up on the panel.
Yeah, there's nobody. All of you are in the basement now. Plus,
It's like Ross is still streaming.
Yes.
Right.
Tinkerbell, I guess, is still streaming.
Up here. So I could go like this, and you're live, and I go remove, and boom, gone. No, but I just let them get the hours. Right now, there's nobody else coming right now, so.
Yeah,
if I need to pay them,
You get the hours for people watching and no one's watching.
well, they're getting some hours. They're getting something. It's available. Eddie dropped the link. Okay, hold on. Let me go to scroll here and bring him in. And then we'll see how we do it from there. So, and there goes the link to him. Let's see how it works over here. If he should be able to come in, because like I said,
Mike.
Got a couple more. So.
Good day.
Hey, Vetty, I'll call you Vet, Cruise Vet, but there's Mike there in the chat, and he's only Mike. We've got a Clocky, and we've got Cruise Vet, and that's it. That's the only Mikes I know. I should stop swearing. I seriously should.
I got 2 mics in the doing after Mr. Ossie leaves.
Yeah, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me come up, stream on my Helping Hands channel.
Emily,
you got one too many, mate.
No, I don't. Hold on.
Are you streaming on your other channel, Sean?
Am I streaming on my own? No, I've just come in. I've just logged in. I'm not streaming on any.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't share, you can't stream to your audience unless you're logged into StreamYard, which means you need an account.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And when you're logged in, I'm actually on your chat as part of your login, but I don't have any of my channels up. So when I try and click on one of my channels, it says there's too many broadcasting already.
Mm-hmm.